Well, hey pals, welcome back to Peeps Wax Packs. Welcome to a super special episode, one which will feature a box from a hobby pal that has been sitting on my desk for too long now. And it's time to check it out and see what we have. But first, I'd like to point out I've got a little addition to the backdrop, or a change, or a new piece, if you will. And that is an inaugural season Minnesota North Stars pennant. I'd been looking for one of these for months and months. I'd lost a couple auctions actually, and got this one on a best offer from somebody in Michigan. I can't remember. Small town Michigan. And I was very excited that the offer was accepted, and for being 56 years old now, it's not in perfect shape. I think I can flatten this a little bit. I just got to use some of that Kurt spray. Alright, on to the main event here, and that is a box of cards sent from my pal and yours, That 70s Card Show, John Keating. I could not be more psyched to check this out. John has a fantastic video podcast, or YouTube channel, I should say, where the podcast is recorded on video, and is also released on Apple Podcasts. He also does lives where he brings people in from the hobby community and greater community. A couple episodes ago, he interviewed the legendary Major League pitcher Jerry Royce. And it was a fantastic interview. I just can't say enough about it. Go back and check it out. I'll leave a link below. And John is just super generous. He's a set builder. He dives deep, and those are his words, into 70s sports card sets. But not only that, he dives into culture, events, historical events, how those get represented via trading card, and or just uses those trading cards to talk about moments in history. It's a great listen, and I highly encourage you to check it out. John's just a great resource in the hobby, and you want to take advantage of great resources like That 70s Card Show. All right, on to the main event. I think I already said that, didn't I? It is just this box of cards. I think it's vintage hockey that John sent over. He does buy collections, builds sets, and improves his sets. And he's got, sometimes on the lives he'll just be going through his library essentially of trading cards, and it's just fantastic. So I imagine he had some extras. So let's have a look and see what we got. I'm guessing it's not 1994 Ultra. Looks like vintage stock to me. And I love the little foam. See this gray foam here? That's a technique I also use. So that's cool. I think I got a piece of foam. I got a chunk of this baby blue foam here. I got a bunch of these that are cut to the size of a, different sizes. But a lot of them are cut to the size, the sort of width of these. It works great, puts a little pressure on the cards, kind of keeps them straight. It's a great way to reuse foam as well. So I'm going to take out a stack here. Wow, this is all 70s hockey, which is just going to be so awesome to go through. I'm just super psyched. Alright, we got the Golden Seals right off the bat. A franchise that is no longer. Al McAdam. This would be the 70, what is this? The 75, 76 set? Yeah, 75, 76 tops. That's just great. Got to put the first one. The first card out of this box is, automatic showcase material. It doesn't hurt that it's a Golden Seals card. Greg Shepard of the Boston Bruins. One thing you'll notice in this set is that I don't know if all of them are like this, but they just have, you can tell they're just like in a room with sort of a one color backdrop. Perhaps it's a sheet of paper. It almost does look like in the McAdam that there's a little wrinkle in like this big blue sheet of paper. You know, they were winging it back then. Except for Greg Shepard's a center. He wasn't winging it. Jim Rutherford goalie card. So I have a pretty solid vintage hockey goalie card collection, mini collection, if you will. That's always fun to thumb through. The old goalie pads they just look so great on cardboard. Jim Rutherford of the Red Wings. All right, I'm going to have to flip through some of these a little faster, aren't I? Or maybe you can just put this on in the background while you do your taxes. That ought to be fun. Larry Romanchich. Larry Romanchich of the Atlanta Flames. Another franchise that is no longer. Right winger for the Atlanta Flames. Let's flip through these a little bit quicker. This is a really nicely centered copy, a fairly nicely centered copy of Ing Hammerstrom of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Just love the Toronto sweater. Shout out to the Leaf fan down under. And here is my favorite all-time vintage hockey set, the 70-71 Topps and OPG hockey. And look at this. Wayne Carlton of the Boston Bruins. This one's pretty nicely centered. I love the spotlit background, the spotlights that is, and it's very pop art to me, and the solid color. I just love the design of this set. Ron Harris. We got a really cool miscut here of Gary Unger of the Detroit Red Wings. You can see part of the card, the other card on top. And I do have a few miscuts that I like to keep together. This will fit nicely in the miscut mini collection. A mini collection that I encourage folks to try out. The miscuts are fun. Eddie Joyle of the Kings. Look at that Kings sweater. Just gorgeous. Tom Reed of the North Stars. I'll have to see if that fits in my team set. I have like a Z folio that has every team set going from the inaugural season all the way to the last season. In Topps/OPG. But anyway, I digress. Tom Reed, defenseman for the North Stars. We got Paul Andrea, right winger for Buffalo. These photos are just fantastic. Again, with the solid color and the flash bulbs, I just love it. Joe Watson for the Flyers. Let's see here, another Flyer, Ed Van Imp, defenseman. It's a fresh haircut there. They all got fresh haircuts before the photo shoot. They were styled. Andre Lacroix. Look at the hair on Andre. It's a fabulous looking card. Another Flyer. And here's the old Penguin sweater, a sweater I really love. It's just a gorgeous sweater. Bob Wojtowicz, defenseman for the Pittsburgh Penguins. God, I love that design. Got Ron Schock for the St. Louis Blues, Larry Keenan. And just look at the color matching that's going on with these designs. You see the St. Louis Blues is in the same color as the background. It's like the same color as the sweater. You know, the details in the sweater. And the Breezers, of course. Buffalo Sabres, Don Marshall, left winger. A lot of nice copies in here. Just super generous. How about Henri Richard? The 73-74 Masterson Memorial Trophy. Richard, of course, is an NHL legend. Brother of Maurice Richard. And that's just a really cool card. Here's the back. The Masterson Memorial, Masterson was a North Star and had a trophy named after him. Bernie Parent. What a great goalie card that is. Great goalie as well, Bernie Parent. I love that. This is the 73-74, if I'm not mistaken. This one's been glued into somebody's scrapbook at some point. I love that. Great looking goalie card. Walt Tkachuk of the Rangers. This is going to be the 71-72. 71-72 tops and OPG. There's some great rookie cards in this set. Ken Dryden's in this set. I believe Marcel Dion's rookie card is in this set. Some real heavy hitters. The Gordie Howe is a great looking card in this set. Love the design of this one as well. Wayne Hillman of the Flyers. Jim McKinney of the Leafs. It's just a great design. Bob Wojtowicz again of the Penguins. Bill White of the Blackhawks. Red Berenson of the Red Wings. And that, I'm going to take a little pause here. We got some more 71-72s Mike Robitaille. For the Sabres, defenseman. Don't know much about Mike. We got Johnny Busick, great Bruins player. Fantastic card there, Busick. We'll put that up. Great player, great set. More great Penguin sweaters of yesteryear. Greg Polis, Bob Nevin of the North Stars. Got to get a North Stars card going in the background, of course. Jim Dory, Rod Sealing of the Rangers, Christian Bordelot, a barking dog, and another Christian Bordelot. I don't know if you can hear that. Wayne Hillman, look at this great Dennis DeJordy goalie card. Dennis DeJordy goalie card. Say that 5 times fast. Love that. For the Kings. Shout out Pepino Man. Wonder if Pepino Man's got any vintage hockey. Let's see it, Pepino. Gene Rattel. It's a focus there. Gene Rattel. Then we're on to 72-73. Nick Labette, Rene Robert of the Sabres. And that one has been well loved, if not eaten, or partially eaten. Let's check out a few more, and then we'll probably make a few episodes, because this is just a lot of fun. At least it is for me. 1974-75. I like this design. The hockey stick on the left. Tops and OPG have used the hockey stick. They were on one or two of the 80s designs, or was it 90? Or like one in the 80s, one in 90. I don't want to say 91 or something. I could be wrong. I can't remember now. Bill Mickelson, Ab DeMarco, the Penguins. Barclay Plager again. Bill White, the Blackhawks. A Golden Seals card. Golden Seals alert. Bob Stewart. How great is that? Look at the flow on Bob. Got to keep those ears warm. Golden Seals team leaders. And Buffalo Sabres team leaders. The Golden Seals team leaders, we'll have to put that on the board. Get a little Golden Seals showcase going, along with the North Stars. Ed Westfall. This is the 74-75. I think I already said that. Gary Smith, the great goalie card. The Vancouver Canucks. Look at that sweater. It's a great old Canucks sweater. You got the goalies on the left. Gilles Villemure. Gilles Villemure. What a great goalie card that is. Ed Jacquemin. Fantastic goalkeeper for the Rangers. This one, there's a funny little drawing on it, I think. Bernie Parent All-Star. Look at the mask on that. That's got to be featured in the goalie section over here on the left. As we build our showcase out. And I'm going to stop there so that we can keep this fresh as we go through it. And I just want to shout out John Keating one more time for that 70s card show. Here it is. Check it out. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming by.